Action News reporter Corey Deardoff is on the scene right now at Cherokee Avenue explaining how this all started. Good morning, Corey.
Yeah, good morning, Dia. The 3300 block of Cherokee is now shut down in Tampa. Take a look behind me as you can see forensics investigators going over the scene and gathering physical evidence. Here's what we know so far from Tampa police as we just get some very preliminary information in right now. Just before 3 a.m. this morning, a woman inside the home at 3312 West Cherokee Ave called 911 saying that there was some sort of domestic disturbance at the home. Officers rushed to the scene and an armed man met officers. That man then pointed the gun he was carrying at officers and pulled the trigger. That gun jammed and didn't go off. The man rushed back into the house and officers tried to get him to surrender. TPD says the man spent an unknown amount of time inside the home and then came back out of the home armed yet again. At this point, TPD officers had grabbed a riot shield for protection and confronted the man. That man then raised the gun again and pulled the trigger. This time the gun firing, hitting the officer's riot shield dead center. TPD tells us that at least one officer returned fire, striking and killing the man. TPD spokesman Steve Hegarty says officers, well, they're very lucky this morning.
The officers are very lucky, but that's where your training comes in. They knew that it was a very dangerous situation. As I said, they tried to end it peacefully. They were trying to engage him in a conversation. I don't know why the gentleman pulled out the gun and fired, but he did. And luckily the shield was there and the officers responded as they're trained to do, which is when somebody fires upon you, you have to respond with force.
And there's still a lot of questions out here on scene that we're waiting to get answered. How long did that man stay inside the home? What type of weapon did he use? We're working to get all those answers. I'll bring them to you just as soon as we get them on air and online at abcactionnews.com. We're live in Tampa this morning. Corey Deardoff, ABC Action News.